Today, I'm going to mount these bromeliads on a piece of cork bark. They are epiphytic plants and can grow very well mounted on pieces of bark and wood. It is going to be a quick and easy botanical installation, and the final outcome is quite aesthetic to look at. For this project, I will use a piece of cork bark which is lightweight and naturally rot resistant. I will use this piece of driftwood to give it a scaped look. It will also help to provide some support to the plants when I mount them. Next, I will need anodized aluminium wire, dry sphagnum moss, matching sewing thread, aquarium filter floss, and superglue. I also need coco fiber, some fishing line, a drilling machine, wire cutting pliers, and a marking pencil. I start by trying to find a good placement for the driftwood on the bark. I try out different placements until I come up with something that I like. This step is very crucial since not only will it impact the final look, but also determine a position that is most supportive for the mounted plants. I have a feeling that this placement will work very well. I use my marking pencil to mark points where I will drill holes to attach the wood to the bark with wire. I have chosen 3 anchor points that should hold the wood in place and distribute its weight evenly across the piece of this cork bark. I'm using a 4 mm wood drill bit for drilling the holes. This is the smallest that I have in my kit. It will do the job perfectly and with ease. I am attaching the driftwood to the cork bark with aluminium wire. It is the type and quality used for wiring bonsai. It is easy to bend and is rust resistant. Once all the points are wired, I secure them by twisting the ends and cutting off the excess. I further secure the wood by gluing it to the bark near the attached points. This is not absolutely necessary. I am doing this just to make sure that the driftwood is firmly set and does not move after planting if any of the wired points happen to become loose. I am using aquarium filter floss and superglue for the job. Filter floss helps to join uneven surfaces with superglue easily and very fast. You can use tissue paper in place of filter floss and any brand of cyanoacrylate superglue that you may have. I am also making 2 holes near the top edge of the cork bark which will be used to hang this installation with the help of wire. Time now to prep the bromeliads for mounting. I am soaking the dry sphagnum moss in water to make the preparation process easy. Dry moss will fall apart, making the work a bit challenging. I wrap coco fiber around the sparse root system of the plant and tie it with sewing thread. Next, I cover the coco fiber with moist sphagnum moss all around and secure it in place with sewing thread again. This method will ensure that the plant roots get the moisture it needs to grow while preventing root rot. I repeat the process with the other 2 plants. Now they are ready to be mounted on the wood. I had the mounting spots in mind from the time I had placed the driftwood on the bark. I gently tuck in the plants at the chosen spots on the driftwood and fasten them with fishing line. I am taking care to ensure that the plants are firmly secure but not too tight, which can damage them. Eventually the plants will grow out roots and attach themselves to the wood. The fishing line could be cut and removed at that point in time. Next, I proceed to further elevate the look of this vertical scape with some air plants. I place a Tillandsia Caput Medusae at the intersection of these 2 bromeliads. I have a bunch of Spanish moss tied together with some wire. I hang it along the side of this bromeliad at the bottom of the scape. I think it completes the look. Overall, I am quite happy with how this botanical installation turned out. I have it hanging on my terrarium shelf now, where it should get adequate light to grow and flourish. If you like the video, do give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.